Later, I know the voice, yes, because I have no, like the microphones I have right now are out for the Type C that I can plug into that phone, but I have an iPhone, so it's a challenge. But later on, I think I may buy the iPhone, whatever. Then later on, buy a camera. So recently, that was last year, I got this idea from one friend of mine. It's called Joshua. Yeah, it's been a friend of mine since I think 2020. Yeah, cause we joined A level, like after Form 4, Form 5. So we joined that class to new school. So we became good friends since then. So later on, it was the COVID. Form 5 is when we had the COVID. So we didn't study. Then later schools resumed, and yeah, we became more friends. So later, during the holiday, during the form 6 vacation, yeah, he connected me to some factory because I was home, like doing nothing. Because getting work, the only work that we could do was like helping in the construction, whatever. And the money was too small. Used to work so much, like needed a lot of energy. The money was too small, like it wasn't matching. And sometimes you work and you're not paid, so a lot of confusion. So he connected me to some company that he was also connected to. It's called the Mandela Meters. That company that produces the stream flour, stream maize flour. Yeah, that it's located in, what's the place? Busega. As you go to the Busega roundabout, you see some big buildings. They're not even buildings, they're metallic, whatever. They're metallic buildings. So it's that factory. From 2023 January to like April. So we worked, yeah. So remember, we were in the Form 6 vacation, so like we had to go back to school. To university, we applied, yeah. Unfortunately, he didn't perform well because like he had a big course, and the A-level gradings, they're challenging. So he didn't qualify for the university, but he later upgraded to an institution where now he got a diploma. Okay, he upgraded recently, 2025, I think around August 28th, yeah. 28th, it was even my birthday, so we went there, we celebrated, yeah. He graduated in certificate level because at the Form 6 he didn't get a certificate. So for me, yeah, I didn't have a strong course, yeah. I chose a strong, like a combination that wasn't too pressurizing. So I made some grades, so luckily got admitted to the Makerere University. Luckily I got admitted to the Makerere University, where we in a course that I want to mention because I don't want to mention it. So I got admitted. That was 2023, yeah, 2023 around August. We started our first year, and later, so that's when I thought about politics. I never thought about like standing in any political position since, I don't know. I think, they say leadership comes from God. So I think that wasn't my time because the whole of primary, secondary, I've never had. It wasn't that I was nervous standing out, because I used to stand out in some other things different, not about even politics, different industries. I used to stand out, but for politics, it wasn't my thing, and I didn't follow it. So later, when I joined the university went to the Mbarara campus, I thought, why don't I like join some small position? So I made some, when you join the freshers year, like the year one, there are two big positions. There are three big positions. There's that position of the chief fresher, where you are elected by all courses, like all programs in the campus, but all courses of the year one, the freshmen. They elect that one person who is going to lead them, like is the president, because it's the president of the freshers. So you elected. That's a big position at campus. So the other position is the GRC, second big. So the GRC, you are like the MP when we put it like countrywide, because the MP leads a district, member of parliament, but you are representing a district. So the GRC position, you are representing your program, like the course you are doing. So you are representing them in the guild. It's a guild representative committee, like the speakers committee. Yeah, the guild parliament. You are representing your colleagues, challenges, whatever you represent. So the other position is the course leader. The course leader is like the course coordinator. Just not too big, because you just, okay, your leadership stops in class and you don't go to meeting with the big boys, with the speakers, whatever. So I thought of it, and it was hard. We are all new, everybody's nervous, so I made more research about this before everybody did. So I thought, like, I wanted like to go around the class, like telling everybody that I want to go for this position, whatever, whenever. I saw it would be so hard. So remember, I have a history like of music, like I follow more of music, so I know how artists grab attention. So that was August. Remember, August, it's when the campuses start. So I made sure that in all groups, all WhatsApp groups, I was active, jazzing for intentions, because I'm not a person who loves those WhatsApp whatever. But I was that person who was jazzing for an intention, because I wanted this position so bad. But I didn't know like how big it was. So I'm telling you, I'm be telling you how big it is later. So like I'm active in these WhatsApp groups, so that I don't like I hate those WhatsApp whatever, that app. So later, then my birthday, that was 20th August. So my birthday is approaching. I go take some pics. I had never taken pics of a birthday. Yeah, I never taken pics. So I go take some pics, post them in the group, tell them it's my birthday now. Everybody wants to know who's that guy. Now we're using that my knowledge of the artistry, like the music, how artists grab attention, how they make stories around blogs. So everybody wants to know who's that guy, his birthday. I didn't even that I had to buy a cake. Well, I didn't buy it, but people started asking for the cake location, where's the party. I wasn't even ready for all this. So the day passed, so I made sure that everybody knew me in the class. Although I'm silent, naturally I don't talk a lot, but I made sure that everybody had to know me in class. Everybody had to know whose job, yeah. And some courses, because by then those groups we used to share with all, like the whole campus. You could find the whole campus in one group. Over 600, 700 people in one group. So everybody had to know whose job. It is birthday, people wishing me birthday, whatever, but they don't know me. So my intention was how to get that attention, let get known in class. That's how you get the position. And some other thing that helped me, like grab this. So like I was there. Remember, I have my small, how could I call it, technology skills. So I had a pic. I got that pic, made my own poster. If you follow me, I posted it on my Facebook, my Instagram. Just go search for job tech. You will see more of that. So I got that pic. I made it like a political pic, like vote for me. I'm Job Tugume. I put the motto. The motto, I think I put, regardless you move. It was like a joke, like a joking whatever. So regardless you move, I put the course. Yeah, vote for me, GRC. I put it in the group. I was even scared. I don't know. like I didn't know what people were going to say because I was scared. When I had never tried politics, because I was trying music, whatever. By then I had even recorded some new music, so I'm too much in music, not even politics. So later, people saw the post, and we are all freshmen now. Everybody who wanted like to come up, I think everybody got scared. They thought I was a politician. Like, okay, everybody was scared because so many people wanted that post, but everybody got scared. So nobody. I wasn't opposed. So the other thing that helped me like to get that attention, I was in camp. Let it this way. They call it Kampala, but Nabingo location. Like I was from Nabingo, you know, the language it's different. There, the main language is Luganda. It's Luganda, but here in Mbarara, it's Runyankore, Ruchiga, and different whatever. So it's at home. Like at home, we used to speak Runyankore. That was fake and small. Like I think my dad and mom they wanted us to keep that culture because we have a Nyankore. Although we are in central in the Baganda, so they wanted to keep that. So whenever we reached home, we used to speak the Runyankore. Although it was fake because I used to speak Runyankore here. Then get out, speak Luganda, go to school, speak English, Luganda. So the Luganda was, I was speaking the broken Runyankore. So come here, start speaking with people, and they don't know where you from, nigga. You speaking planned Runyankore. So that helped me to get the attention. Like they wanted to listen more to what I was speaking. That fake, you know, when you're speaking like some fake language that people know more, so they want to, it's funny to them, so they want to listen more, and they're more interested in learning Luganda. So they want to, everybody keeps quiet when you're talking. That was the advantage. So that's how, slowly but slowly. So this was the first. So the next step was paying for the nomination, and in secondary we don't even pay anything. You just convince people, make, like, you don't even have to do a lot in secondary to take a political position. So taking up this political position, I saw like if I started this in secondary, I could be somebody. So, like I could go for some big positions. So like I pay for the nomination. You pay, like I paid, was it 25K for nomination? Then you bring a list, a nomination list. I think I posted it. Oh, and anybody who wants to sit, I have it there. So now I get this nomination list, write my name, my course. You have to bring like proof that you were admitted to the campus. I bring that admission paper. So that nomination has a list of 10 people, like their witnesses. I don't know what they are witnesses, but he or she writes their name and the signature and was it? I think even the reg number, the registration number. So now I thought like somebody was going to come out. I'm scared. I don't know like how should I start like bring out this paper, giving it to these people. Okay, by then I think I had low self-esteem in the political side, but in the music I could stand up and do anything. So in the political side, like, because the political side, that means that you should learn public speaking. Just speaking. Go there, greet people, speak. People are looking at you. I'm not scared of people looking at me, but speaking for long, what will you speak? You may speak for long, then speak nonsense later. So I skipped that because that poster helped me to, everybody knew me in class, so I didn't do a lot. So I bring up this nomination letter where I need 10 people to sign for me, put their names. So I bring it out, and I thought I'm going to start asking people, please, like I'm looking for votes. I thought I'm going to start asking for votes, like pleading to people, please do this for me. I just brought up the letter, put it on the table. After, like, we had a break in the lectures. We had a break, so I put it on the table. So my guy, It's called Jimmy. But then I think he's my first friend at campus. So Jimmy. So he sees the paper, and he's a big boy. He knows how to shout in class. So he screamed and said, "Job was a nomination." I'm there thinking, now people are going to ask me, what are you going to do for us? I also don't know what I'm going to do for them. He signs before even, because I had signed my name and whatever. So he signed before even telling him what to do. He signed. He gave it to the next person. They signed. In minutes the sheet was full. That was a good step. So I returned it. So later, like the days of nomination reached, like elections, some courses that had opponents, they started electing. For now, a good chance for my course, nobody stood out. I don't know why, if they weren't interested, but some people were interested, although, you know, that fear of showing up. So because I had already shown up, like I've made a name, some people just got scared. So that day when, like, I'm elected to that position, I wasn't even in class. I can't say I had dodged, but I think it had rained. So like I saw no purpose of going to campus, because we had one lecture and it was in the evening. So that speaker, by then she was called Debbie, Honorable Deborah. So she came, like she asked Joe, do you have anybody to stand like an opposition or opponent? They said no. Will Job work for you? Yeah. Then that's how I stood up for that position leader, that position. Then the next step was going into, people, was used of dressing my fashion, because I had my guy at home, Gaza Youth Fashions. He used to make clothes, like even this whatever, I mean, yeah, he made it. So we used to make our fashion clothes, whatever. So now in this position, they want me to be a politician. Like my class, the people I'm representing, they want me to start wearing shoes. Imagine, even now I'm not in shoes. So they wanted me to wear shoes, like the closed shoes. I'm not used to that. By then I even didn't have like what are they called, these gentle pants. I only had the jeans, the stylish, the whatever. They want me to dress like a minister now, like somebody big. It was a challenge, because whenever I used to dress I used to put on a coat. That was my longest day. Those were one of my longest hours. Sorry about that. So those were one of my longest hours on earth. And by that time, I could, after dressing smart, like putting on a white collar shirt, whatever, I could run. After that. Run, change, then put in my usual clothes. So later, we went for meetings. We had some meetings. So I reached in the office. I'm dressed like I want, like I'm dressed in my. By then in Central, in Nabingo, that was style, because I wasn't even stylish compared to my boys, that people I used to drip with. I wasn't even that top stylish, but coming this way, everybody's smart. People are dressing so well. It's a challenge now. I'm like shabby. You know, like you've been dressing dope somewhere you've been. Shifting to Mbarara, then my dopeness is shabby. It's like opposite, because I had long hair. Back then. So like it was, I was dressing like it wasn't even a dress code. Because when I compare it, I don't even wear those codes. I have them, but I don't even put them on now. So I was shabby. So we had that first sitting. It was a meeting. So the advantage of being that position, they had to pay me. They make payments. So you go for the meeting, they bring refreshments, like a cake and something else, like an escort. So you start talking. It's like a meeting. You're like an MP, like in a meeting. So I'm experiencing something new. Now you become more famous, because anything that like lecturers, like the lecturers had to pass through me, like to communicate. That was another advantage. I was like connecting more to education, because recently I wasn't like interested in more into education also. Although I was going to school and doing what, but that passion into education wasn't there. So I couldn't even do it, because the lecturers could come and could call me personally, ask me at the students in class, whatever. So that position helped me like to keep in class. I couldn't even do it because automatically the notes were sent to me. So that helped me like to stay in school, to stay like academically attentive. So slowly but slowly later, that was August, September, so we had our small parties, campus. So life went on. So like jumping a big gap on that. So now the next regime, that was second year. Second year didn't stand up. I was scared. I don't want to lie, because this was pressurizing me. So later, there was this guy called Steven. So he came out like he wanted that position, and I'm not a politician, because they say politicians don't just give up like that. But it wasn't my thing. I had more interest in some other things, so I left the position. Although students were telling me to come up, but I left the position blank. So I let him take over the second year. Slowly but so now we're in the final year campus. So slowly but slowly, then later, I think the second part we'll be talking about is the friend. Just a small rewind. So we join campus, like I get a rental, because we join campus, and then I get a rental, like a place, like a hostel. So there were these two boys that we stayed in the same chikari, like in the same fencing. They had their room in the corner, my room was somewhere here. By then I had chose like to live a simple life, not to get used to like get more friends like I used to have. So later,